Okay, team, time for some straight talk. It's rough out there, and we're getting beat up a lot more than we did in the good old days. We're getting bad press for compliance issues. We're not being flexible enough for our prospective students, and the lack of high school guidance counseling is producing college students who aren't prepared to plan for their personal goals. Our old funnel play just isn't working. We can't just keep cramming more and more bad internet leads into the top of the funnel, hoping to get more enrolled students coming out the bottom. It's ineffective and expensive. It makes your job dependent on desperate dialing, and it forces prospective students to come on campus for information.
But Coach, what else are we supposed to do?
It's time for a new strategy. So I'm bringing in some help. Meet my guidance coach. MGC comes to us directly from EnrollMatch, a team with tremendous success in this arena.
Thanks, Coach. Okay, folks, it's time to flip the funnel and show you how to turn strangers into students and ultimately promoters of your school. In flipping the funnel, we make the admissions process more aligned with what today's students are looking for. Let's look at it from Stephanie's perspective. Stephanie is frustrated with her current retail job. She's always thought she'd make a good medical assistant, nurse, or even working behind the scenes at a medical facility. Stephanie decides to look online for nursing programs near her home. She sees your admissions process offers something called My Guidance Coach. Unsure about exactly what to do, the idea of having a guidance coach sounds like a good place to start. As Stephanie begins to explore MGC, she indicates which program she may be interested in and provides her basic contact information. Any resources Stephanie gathers throughout the process will always be available to her. Next, she's asked to think deeply about her goals, and Stephanie realizes that this is the first time she's ever written these down. And MGC offers assessments that will help Stephanie think through her career choice. As she thinks about what her future might be, Stephanie can't help but worry about all of the things that seem to stand between her and these goals. But as she takes the next steps in MGC, she gets a chance to think through and come up with solutions for these concerns. It makes her see that this school is student-focused, and it cares about her. That's important to Stephanie. And if she decides she'd rather complete this process with a live admissions rep, all she has to do is raise her hand and choose when and how she wants to connect. By text, by phone, Skype, email, and even in person. Stephanie gets a chance to consider her future using the customized resources that we provide, based on the questions that Stephanie answered. Once she has looked at these resources, Stephanie can save the ones that she likes. Now she's pretty convinced that our school is the right fit for her. It has the right programs, and they clearly care about her as a student. Now, time to put all of this knowledge into a plan. With MGC, she moves toward her goals, and she gets to take the plan with her, not just to the start of school, but with her through to graduation. This is a complete program. Stephanie and her admissions advisor will receive reminder alerts to help keep her right on track. So, we have a happy and motivated Stephanie, but team, you may be wondering, what will MGC do for you? Good question. I mean, is MGC replacing the admissions team? Well, instead of relying on huge volumes of outgoing calls, your reps open MGC to find the discovery forms that have been assigned to them. Discovery forms tell you where a student is in the MGC process, a little bit about their goals, their concerns, and what they'd like to get from you, and most importantly, how they'd like to get it. When the student raises their hand, you'll get an alert that allows you to immediately engage. Not only will your admissions team know a tremendous amount about the prospective students who've inquired, but you'll also have meaningful insights on prospects before they even inquire. Imagine that. The plan that is created through MGC will be seamlessly passed on to every other department in your school, bridging the gaps to keep Stephanie's dream alive. And that's what's important, keeping her dream alive. She'll be thrilled, and she'll let her entire network of friends and family know. She'll become a trusted promoter of your school. And it's not just Stephanie. Let's look at what some other students have had to say. So let's get out there in this second half and connect those well-qualified student inquiries with your admissions advisors in a way that makes both of them winners. I'd be thrilled to work with your team to flip your funnel and turn strangers into students. What do you say we get started? If you want to be part of the team and learn more about my guidance coach, you can contact one of the good folks at Norton Norris.